So, in this spotlight on Swedish cinema, and I'm using the term any and all performers and or directors, we're looking at Alicia Vikander in Man from U.N.C.L.E, and I am happy to report she did, I think, a very spectacular job within the film. However, now comes the bad part, which is Man from U.N.C.L.E itself as a film is kinda in meh territory. Which is not to say they didn't give it a very enthusiastic, energetic attempt. This is a Guy Ritchie film, and I previously looked at Guy turning to television and thought, well, it looks okay, but we've kind of been here before. So he is, to be fair, kind of stretching himself. He doesn't usually do the spy thriller genre, and as usual, he is borrowing a lot from Quentin Tarantino, but give him credit, this is not a Quentin retread. It definitely has more of his own individual style, insofar as he has a style. If his new TV show seems to be too much style and no substance, ironically, this was a little not boring, but it needed something more. Like the style they chose is fine, the story is fine, the performances are fine, the set designs and costumes, and Alicia does, I think, a very good job of showing off the costumes very well. And there's even a really great fun sequence where she's dancing with one of the spies, but at rock bottom, this is kinda very, very generic. No real shocking surprises, no real subverting of expectations, nothing overwhelming, but even doing just the traditional job, it kinda never rises above, I think, unfortunately, a 6 out of 10. It is, I think, a little bit better than Black Widow, but whatever else, Black Widow was a little bit more fun. It was incoherent and stupid, but it was more fun. This one kind of dragged in a few places, and even the central story is, well, there's nothing really here. Basically, Alicia is a spy who will help another spy who will help another spy. The main spy is Henry Cavill. There's another spy from the Russian side. She's sort of in the middle, but they have to team up to take on a Nazi threat that is going to threaten both the Americans and Russians. There's a lot that I could get into at a more deep level, but at the non spoiler level, flashy, good looking clothes, good looking people, some interesting angles here and there, and some well done fight choreography, but nothing very special. I would say the impressive thing is you're never really going to suspect Alicia is Swedish or, quote, foreign. She does her English very well. You don't really suspect a thing in terms of her being a Swedish actress. So she does play the role very naturalistically. She fits into it very seamlessly, but there's nothing extraordinary. These are talented people, and this was a fun film, but it could have been a lot more fun. And I'm not joking, it needed something, whether more violence, more sex, just something really interesting to liven things up. Maybe the ending could have been, I don't know, Henry Cavill taking on tons of Chinese female spies who are going to be attacking him, or zombies, or werewolves, or something. Something that would have been really fun, but this is just kind of okayish at best. And there we are with Man from U.N.C.L.E.